じゃないんだっけ思い交差する気がついて誰か手の誰かのこの当たる運命か夢見がちな少女にも下されるクエストには黒色を暴け
Welcome in. Happy Monday. Hi, Mimi. Thank you for the first, my love. And thank you for the concert. Thank you. You got a storm warning? Okay, that's crazy. 7 to 8 inches. No. No, thank you. No, no. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. The perfect timing because I just got done kicking ass and taking names. Let's go. And just saved Mimi. I was gonna say, are you almost done? But then I remembered that game's like 5,000 hours long. Hello, and hi, Kate, my love. How are you? I hope you're having a good night. I don't have anything set up. Let me go here. I'm here. I'm here. I am so sorry. There's no face cam today. I simply hate myself today. So, listen. Listen, you know what? Sometimes we just have those days. We just have those days. Like, I just couldn't even, like, bring myself to put makeup on my face and, like, do my hair. Like, I simply can't today. It's not a good day, okay? It's not a good day, and that's okay. Not every day could be amazing, okay? But it's fine. That's why there's no face cam. I'm sorry. Just know that I wanted to wear my Monokuma onesie, but I will be wearing it Wednesday. So we can be cozy together while people get murdered. I have played for almost 90 hours so far. Nice. And I'm not the best at side questing? What do you mean? What do you mean, Mimi? I know. It's just like one of those days, you know? I just like I don't know. I love you, Kate. Monokuma Wednesdays. Yeah. That's the plan. Sorry, I'm distracted by my cat. That is a perfectly valid excuse to be distracted. And I support it. Continue to love on your cat. How is little Garbanzo? I totally get it. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. It happens. It's all good. It's all good. How's your night going? It's good. Bonzo says hi, and he's doing great. I love you, Bonzo. Night's going good. It wasn't like a crazy day at work in terms of like the actual work, but we also got like 5 inches. I almost said 5 feet. 5 inches of snow Saturday night, and it's gonna be like -15 Celsius all week. So it was very cold, and yeah, I work outside. Like, I have a warm car, but like that's almost worse. Like, if I was just outside in the cold, eventually I would be numb and I just wouldn't feel it anymore, right? But because I'm going in and out of a warm car, like, I warm up and I feel better, and then I just have to get out again in the negative fucking 15 snowy blizzard weather, and I'm like, ah! So like, I don't have a chance to recuperate. I'm just constantly cold and then too hot, and like today was the first day where we were all like wearing gloves, even though it's like impossible to pick up the parts and like the paper and the invoices and stuff like with the gloves, so we just keep taking them on and off and on and off, and oh my god, Haley was smart. She has gloves that are fingerless. I was like, that's smart. That's what I need. But goddamn, it was cold. It was very cold. I had 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of leggings, like a long sleeve shirt, a sweater, like a hoodie, and then a double lined jacket, and then a toque. And I almost grabbed a scarf. I should have grabbed a scarf. A scarf would have been nice. But I was still cold. I was like, ah, help help me! It's so cold. I hate the cold so much. I hate it. I hate it. 5 feet. Imagine the snow would be taller than me. I cannot. I do not want to experience that ever in my life. Head pads for Cold Sky. Thank you. Thank you. My little catters were just not having a good day. My actual ears were also very cold. But that's besides the point. I also decided, since I'm not using cam tonight, we'll postpone watching the videos, the fan-made execution videos, to Wednesday. Because I'm starting to learn, but I still really rely on like facial expressions. But if I go purely PNG, I need to like learn to vocalize my feelings all the time. So that's like a different process. But once I get a model that like moves with me, it'll make my expressions for me. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Yes, I need to be able to hold your hand when we watch those. Yeah. This is too distant. It's too cold. We need to hug each other while we go through that trauma. You know what, Mimi, though? It can't be worse than Danganronpa 3, okay? It can't be worse than that anime. Because it's not real. It's just some crazy V3 fans that are like, despair, okay? It can't be that bad. It can't be as bad as Danganronpa 3. I just refuse to believe that. The way I realized how much of that I blocked out when we did the character tier list, I was like, who is this? I don't know their name. Like, I didn't know any of the characters' names. I don't know any of their names. Like, I was like, no, I don't. What anime? I don't know. I don't remember anything. They said, imagine all the others being executed, literally. Oh, they were murdered? Imagine them getting executed. Wow, so cool. So cool. We did kind of do that when we did the Danganronpa wheel. Like, little game. Where we kind of, like, imagined executions. And how they would be, like, related to the characters and stuff. Future Arc was so traumatizing. It was truly something else. I don't even know what to say about it. Like, and I like want to watch it again, but I also don't. Like, I don't know. I think if I did watch it again, I would like to watch it like with you guys, but like also in voice chat. So like when I'm screaming and crying, like we could all scream and cry together, because I think that would make it a little easier. Theorizing and literally animated it, yeah, to look like the actual game are very different. 100% true. Yeah, and like visually seeing it is crazy bonkers. It's super intense. But yeah, today we are going to finish the second trial. I feel like there's still like 2 hours left of it. God, those take forever. And then go into chapter 3 as far as we can. We've got 4 hours, so let's make the most of it. Yeah, we can all hear each other crying. Yeah, it'll be way better. Hopefully I won't cry as much or as hard, knowing what's gonna happen. It'll definitely help. It'll definitely help. You know, it would also help if I open the game. Hopefully it opens and doesn't like not open like it did that one time. Okay, we're good. Except it's really fucking loud. Spike, can you figure out your... I don't want to talk because I'm literally gonna talk over how loud it is, and it's gonna be way too loud. Okay, figured it out. God damn. God damn. Okay, let me make sure. Okay. I'm not here. There I am. Let's put you on this side for this game. And hide this. And do this. Wow, I did it! Amazing. Okay, lo-fi pause. I hate that you can hear when I do that. I'm very sorry. I needed to turn it down. Okay. That should be good. We should be able to hear. Oh shit, my video editor's still open. I should close that. I'm gonna close Discord. Sometimes just like having too many things open is. Yo, did you see the Twitter discourse? But what the hell is going on Twitter? It's so stupid. I simply can't. Oh, you're not on Twitter, you mean? So basically, frickin' Elon, this idiot. He was like, can I find the post? It's like everywhere, but. Basically, he was like, I don't want. This is how I imagine Elon Musk sound when he's angry, when he's being an angry baby. I don't like it. I don't like it when you guys put links to other social medias on your Twitter page. I don't like it. So I'm gonna ban you if you have links in your Twitter. What? Literally, what are you talking about? Everyone's like, are you fucking dumb? Are you actually dumb? And this man made a poll. He made a Twitter poll that was like, should I step down as CEO of Twitter? And 57% of people said, yeah, bro, you're a disaster. Like, what even? Like, do you know, like influencers, artists, like, so many people use Twitter as their main platform to network, and you're just gonna destroy all of that? I don't think so, buddy. The whole point of social networking is that everyone's everywhere. Like, ain't nobody on this planet is gonna be like, I'm gonna have a Twitter and only a Twitter. That's just not gonna happen. That's just not a feasible thing that's gonna happen on this earth. So, shut your whore mouth. Get over your little sissy bullshit. Go take a dive in your money pool and calm down. God. I'm so sick of that guy. I literally have him muted on Twitter. I've had him muted since he bought it, because I'm like, I literally can't even listen to this man. I literally can't. And the only reason I've been seeing it is because everyone's been like retweeting it. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is why you're muted, bro. I can't. It's so stupid. He's literally destroying the platform. It's crazy. It's crazy. Also, I don't think I've talked about this on stream, but I am going to rebrand my username like in the new year. So my first stream in the new year is gonna be, I think, Monday the 2nd of January. So that stream, my username is gonna be different. I'm probably gonna do all the work on Sunday. Change everything over. Shorten my username. I'm really excited. And yeah, but that's all that's gonna change at that time. And of course I'll like change my links and stuff, but nothing else like visually or anything is gonna change. I'm excited. Okay, let me get some web chat. Mans is cray. He is. You're making me cry. Okay. Ready? What did we just do? Your stance, Gundam. Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and I do not yearn for your life or even for victory. Buki. Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying. Let's stop believing every little thing Nagito says it's a waste of time. Correct. This is correct. And Neckmore said, yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is. That's what we're gonna do. But first I need my comfort. My headphones. They're like shocking my inner ear. It does not feel good. I also just straight up did not sleep last night. Like no matter what I did, I could not fall asleep. It was infuriating. Just straight up infuriating. So I had to buy some energy drinks today to make it through the day, like at like 11:30. I was dying. That might be extra yawny today. The insomnia? I don't know if it was really insomnia. It was it must have been, but yeah, I just like couldn't relax and like get comfortable. I don't know, I was just like so frantically like I'm just like trying to lie down and then I'm tossing and turning and then like I would get like at night I usually turn my heat down because I get like really warm and cozy under my blankets. And then so I get nice and warm and then the heat comes on and then I'm like too hot. So I would like get comfortable in bed and then the heat would come on and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Then I have to get up and turn the heat down. And then I'd get back in bed, and then like 20 minutes later, the heat would come back on, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I have to get up and turn the heat down again. Because I'm already in bed, like hot, because I'm tossing and turning and like all over the place. I'm like, god damn it. And then I'm like spraying, I have like sleep spray, like lavender spray. I'm like fucking drenching my pillow with it. And I'm like, well, I can't take melatonin now. It's like 2 a.m. I'll just sleep through my alarm. Like, like, dude. Maybe too anxious, yeah. Sometimes my mind gets way too active and I can't, yeah. Maybe that's what's going on. But I'm just like, oh my god. Hold on, let me make sure I have Just realized I didn't have it on this screen. Okay. The absolute chaos, yeah. It was a hectic night. Oh, to say the least. Alright. Let's figure out who Mahiru's killer is, even though we know.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us.
Which is...
So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep, yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
Okay, Mom.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Hey.
He's straight up sleeping!
Hey. Whoa. He's sleeping.
Oh, what?
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. The truth that may be true, but even so, we can't just stand here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. This is true. What's happening? Oh my god, we were that close to the intermission. God.
Well now.
Now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now.
Hey.
Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. Yeah, we would be shocked. If we didn't already know. They'll all feel despair. You can't! That's seriously a big no-no! But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... You can't! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears!
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Nanu!
Um...
Nanu? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Is that true? Nanu? Nanu? I cannot express how sad it makes me that he also voices Kopichi. Fukiko? Right? Nanu? Nani? Yeah, all of them. And then we have what?
I'm Monami.
English
And my
sucks.
heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room.
Oh no.
Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible!
Is the volume
There's
better,
no
Mimi?
way I can believe that.
It looks better.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do.
Knock it out.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
I just saved Monami. I literally just saved.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Ah!
Do
I
you
turned
mean
down
the
a
letter?
little bit.
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
It might just be.
When you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
It might just be. It might just be because I don't feel good today. Maybe I'm a little bit more mumbly than usual. I turned the gate down a little bit more. And I turned myself up a little bit. Let me know if that's better.
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Thank you for telling me.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
Correct.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
No.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
Also false.
I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
She's right. There might be a very important problem. Also, Mimi, I think you'll be proud of me. Were you there? Yeah, you were there when in Chris's stream when I was saying how the situation that I put in the deep shit in the Discord. I went ahead and unfollowed that person because yeah, I shouldn't waste my time there when I don't feel welcome or when I feel like attacked for no reason. They were live yesterday and I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. I'm out. Yeah. So I did the good thing for me. You know. Wish her all the best. But you know. I don't need that energy. You're right. You're so right. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Arrived before Hiyoko and then left after Hiyoko. Right? If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Proud pats for Sky! Oh! Thank you! Oh, we're doing a logic dive? Shit! Oh, was this our first one? What are the buttons? Move. Accelerate is control? That's weird. Oh, so it's just control. Okay. Brake is right. Jump is left. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Let's go snowboarding. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before. Well. Ooh. I love not having to go through tutorials. When did the killer leave? After Hiyoko left. Pro Gamer! These get so hard. Do you remember how hard the last couple ones were? The like precision jumping you have to do. It's crazy. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach house. You had to like jump, like fucking. Oh my god! It was like so all over the place. The crazy taxi was in V3 was a lot better.
It's all coming together.
And it looks very trippy. Yeah, it's like looking through a kaleidoscope. Crazy.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
It is a little disappointing, Hiyoko. I am gonna agree with you there.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
You spent 3 minutes just standing there thinking, just to say that. Are you stupid? So funny.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
I don't know. The ghost in the wind.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
Oh, what are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
What if I would like that? I really don't want that to happen to me. To answer by any means. The thing with death still cracks me up. In the Discord. With Angie. The way he took a screenshot and drew an arrow. I can't.
killer was probably hiding in the closet.
What do you mean, no?
That's where I was locked up.
I would take a bonk from Akane.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
He was just as near like, I don't know.
And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
I love it.
But could two people even hide in such a small place?
That's what happens when you don't come to streams, dude. You don't get the inside jokes.
That's why the killer made sure
You
to
only have
arrange a
yourself to
hiding
blame.
place.
Wow, remember when we sat here in this closet for like 25 fucking minutes and I clicked on every single thing in this closet before figuring out the right thing? Do you remember that? Because I remember that. It was absolutely humiliating.
Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Amazing, amazing.
Huh? Inside the
Dedication,
surfboard
says
case?
he.
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
I
Two
mean,
surfboards
sure.
were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. 'Cause we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
I think.
Then the killer was close to me during that time?
Correct. The drool.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
Huh?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Epic.
Anyway, the killer hid silently.
What?
And after
Drool?
making sure
I just
Hyoko
see a
left,
gray body. Right. My bad.
they finally left the surfboard case.
I'm just seeing things.
I agree with that as well.
You know what? I don't care what you agree with.
Seriously,
No,
nobody asked what you think.
Nobody asked
There's
what you
no
think.
way the killer would leave Hyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan.
Yeah.
Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hyoko.
Akane's such a savage.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask.
Yeah, we didn't ask, man. We didn't ask.
All right. If you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
No, please be
Hey,
quiet.
Monokuma. Can I ask you about something
Please
that
be
seems
quiet.
strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future.
What?
A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Huh?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Uh-huh.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
Really?
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well,
Oh my.
as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Oh!
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Kazuichi,
What's wrong with that?
Hyoko,
Nothing.
and...
I just thought it was somewhat strange.
More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
Yeah, Mayo.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case,
Fujiko!
right?
But Mimi, why would you
And
say
after
that?
Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of
Because of the
destroying
game?
evidence.
However,
Twilight Syndrome murder
before
case?
we proceed
Abby!
any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
We're not arguing. Are we? Make your argument. Okay, I guess we are. Shower room, that's all I have?
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Right?
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
That would have been clever
If
though.
they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They ate it.
They cut it up and floosh.
As
Floosh.
someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare
Oh.
it would definitely clog the toilet.
Okay, great.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
No.
maybe they were able to wash it off.
What am I supposed to do? If I use that person's opinion, I may be able to break through the contradiction. Oh, do I have to collect? Okay.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Ate it.
They
Yum,
couldn't
yum, yum.
use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
I think I
They
need
didn't have to
the...
use the.
Oh, what about the wetsuit? Maybe they wore one when they...
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
maybe they were able to wash it off.
Okay.
What did the killer do with the blood on...
Maybe they simply washed.
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
Maybe the other way around?
Damn it! What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply.
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wetsuit? Maybe they wore one.
If
Definitely
they
not
used
the
something
wetsuit.
other than the shower,
What? This game doesn't have the lying, right?
Damn it! What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Uh-huh.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Damn it! What did the killer do with the...
Maybe they simply.
They couldn't use the so washing it off.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about the wets? Maybe they wore one.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
Oh, she says flush.
As someone who flushes
Yeah,
their
we
shit
only
every
have the shower
morning,
room.
I can declare
Hajime
it
said
would
something
definitely
about-
clog the toilet.
Taking someone else's opinion, so that's why I
Maybe
thought I
it's the
have
other way
to
around?
absorb something.
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
maybe they were able to wash it off.
If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
But this on what
They
Chiaki
didn't
says?
have to use the shower.
Did I do that already?
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
Hmm. You can use something else, right? It's not a
Damn
mistake, right? Why am I confused?
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Yeah, Chiaki says
Maybe
right.
they wore
Yeah,
one
yeah,
when
yeah.
they moved the body.
If they used something other than
Something
the shower,
other than
What
the
did
shower.
they do with the
Yeah.
bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer
it's definitely
moved
not
the
this.
body?
maybe they were able to wash it off.
Take Chiaki's and then contradict Rihiko. I think I tried that, but let me try again.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off.
They didn't have to use.
What about the... Maybe they wore one.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wet...
They cut
Let's
it up.
try.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other...
maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply.
They couldn't use the shower.
So washing it off would have been.
Oh my god,
No,
Mimi,
that's
you're
wrong.
so big brain! I thought I tried that. Let's go!
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
I've never seen this
Something other
ever.
than the shower. Like what?
The sea, a squall. Sand.
I see.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
Oh, I hydrate you.
I've seen through it.
In theory, but that's impossible.
Impossible, you say?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will
Sand.
understand
Like what?
that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
How do you wash off blood with sand? I don't understand. The trash can.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try think one bottle wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Oh. Look, I messed up so
can't
many
assume
times
they
and my
used
health
just
didn't
one
even
drink.
like move.
They
It's
could have
already
used a bunch of them to wash it off.
healed up. Because I think when I
Didn't say it was
use
impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
when I
Allow me
use
to cut through those
my
words.
concentration, like my focus blue bar, it heals me.
Oh, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
I just like lost
How
no
many
health.
times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
Do you think I'm
That
stupid,
was
Pekka?
after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in
Yeah,
the fridge.
good healing perk. Yeah, it's awesome.
And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to
Damn
wash
it.
the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
A logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
There was a podcast I was listening to today, and the grandfather of the main, like, dude for the crime is literally like the father of plastic. I was like, that is so bizarre. Like, what are the chances that the man who made plastic would have some kind of crazy murder in his family like 2 generations later? But it was funny because they were saying when he first made plastic, he was like, oh, this is like a great like reusable thing. plastic's like a one-time use, never use again item. And they were saying like if he, I think his name was Leo, if Leo saw the condition the world was in now with all the plastic bottles and shit like in the ocean, he'd be disgusted. He'd be ashamed. He'd be like, what have I done? It's not your fault, buddy. It's not your fault, okay? You died a long time ago. It's not your fault anymore, okay? Disgusting. Just the worst. What are you doing, people?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with
Like,
water.
that's crazy.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Oh yeah, baby! Don't talk to me though, Nagito.
See? Just as I thought.
Just don't talk to me.
Hold on.
Brooklyn, I can tolerate
know who the
Nagito
killer
more
is?
if you're here. Could you please come into stream?
Let me
Losing my
ask,
mind.
who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, she's right there, must be that person. Oh, I don't know! Who do you think it is, Mimi? Hell yeah, I did. Don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me.
You're the only one!
You're the only one.
Pecco. Is it you?
He's only more tolerable out of guilt,
Hey,
yeah.
what are you being
Because I love for
quiet
Brooklyn
for?
is superior.
They're
This is
accusing you
true.
of being the killer.
This is true.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
Because I've seen into the
I
future.
remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Mimi, I'm not ready for this. Hold my hand. Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? Yeah, I just killed someone. Sorry. I mean, I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drink.
I just did a little killing. I mean, swimming. Fuck.
But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
I just bashed someone's head.
Hold on, you bastard!
Oh, whoa.
You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right?
Okay, alright. Alright.
So maybe she really was swimming.
Okay.
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
I didn't see anyone. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. He has long eyebrows. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time. Yeah, you're contradicting yourself, Fihiko.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
He forgot. He forgot. Oh.
Not so fast. It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Okay, calm down.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Pecco is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Oh, I hate this.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
Let's hear it.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
That's what we're doing. The killer's escape route. I might know what it is. I do know what it is. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is the small window in the shower room.
I see. If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She
Who?
might have reached
Mahiru?
it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
An object was used, but not a
And
rope.
what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
No littering! Bitch! I love the idea of Monomi just like casually swearing. Just like super randomly.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us!
You're
We just
falling
said they couldn't
asleep.
use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Like up your butt.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Up her butt.
And if you say she hid it in her special
Oh.
place, I'll stab you in yours!
Okay, alright, alright. Sorry.
No!
Sorry.
Please don't be violent!
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I could think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case. Focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. What is it? Bamboo sword? It takes so long. Yeah, I think it's bamboo sword. I don't need us! Oh. No! Oh. Fine. need an R. Okay, I did it. Where's the M? Hello? I know, it took forever.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
Did it, thank you.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Pro gamer!
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
That's exactly what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
You're so smart, Akane!
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Oh my god!
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
Fuyuhiko!
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me!
Okay.
If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Okay, okay,
if she
okay,
used
okay.
the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you... Oh shit, panic talk. Shit, how do I play this? Shit. Just left mouse. Do I have reload yet?
Got proof,
No, I
you
don't.
bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs!
Also...
You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool,
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword back.
I'll sell your fucking organs! I can't believe I never heard that before. Oh, there are tears. Oh. I love that you still got it right. That one was pretty straightforward. Oh, my stomach. Oh, God. Don't sell my organs, please, Fuyuhiko.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it.
Booba.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
Ooh, that was fun.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
Oh, shush.
Even so, How disappointing. If you'd only let me work with
Oh,
you, it would have been an even greater plan.
silence.
You just back off!
Is it true? Did you really kill
Her voice went so high.
You're just making assumptions. You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
Okay.
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she was Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness.
I know, Mimi, I'm not ready.
Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast
Also,
our
before
votes.
stream, I found, that I almost went down the rabbit hole. I found, like, videos of people voice acting Gundam and, like, having conversations with you. And there was one that said, Gundam Tanaka talks you down from a panic attack, and I was like, bookmarked. I legit bookmarked that shit. I was like, next time it happens, if I'm home, let's see if it works. I'll take it, dude. If that actually works, damn, I'm here for it. And the one I was watching, I think it was just like a normal conversation or whatever, but like, I was just like, I can't do this. This is too much. For you, it probably will. Yeah. For sure.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
No, it cannot.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
Right.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect
The crazy eyes! The crazy eyes! Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Sonya's about to cream herself.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun.
Whoa,
and the
her eyes.
enduring moon. The protective father. And the smiling mother.
What? It's true!
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared
Did you see her
from
face?
this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it.
So I must fight.
The
I
way
must
she
continue
doesn't
to fight to
listen
protect justice.
after everything she's done for him.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
I'm gonna cry. Ah! Ah!
Justice complete!
Ah! The music?
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Take a shot every time
Would
she
be
says
me.
justice.
Sparkling justice!
You'll be dead.
Now then, let's execute justice!
What?
And the way he keeps trying to get her to stop, I...
Pekka, what are you doing?
I am
You'd be dead
sparkling
5 minutes.
justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice,
The emos.
I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Pecco finally snapped!
Yep.
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but... Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
It's a little crazy. What? What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer. Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Indeed, mon ami. Monokuma does not care though. He does not care.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Oh my god.
This again?
Huh? Sleep talking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This
Yaku's
world must
unfazed.
always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately.
Oh my god.
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
What is with the emotion?
Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
Of course, of course.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword.
Yeah, she said she didn't play
And
it.
executed justice.
She was
Holy
like,
crap!
not all of us
She's
played
such
it,
a
so you have to tell us what
stereotypical
happened.
Psychopath.
She's so gross!
Pecco, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh my.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it. He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Pecco all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Let's end it. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay. Seems Yoko made a promise with someone. It's convenient. And that. Yoko left a big piece of evidence. Inside the surfboard case. Yoko wakes up. Killer dropped the flavored gummy. Forged 2 letters. At the beginning. Here. Last stock. Washi washi.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay, we did it.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as
I'm out of the way.
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan.
Ridiculous.
By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m.
Right.
By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter. Showed up at the beach house at 2
I don't remember
p.m.,
it. Did,
just like it said.
Did Iko do the letters and stuff, or was it Peko doing all of it?
And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait.
Didn't Fuihiko do everything except the actual murder?
After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet.
I wanted to be out of the way.
So they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon.
I think they were together for most,
The metal
and then he was
bat
like, I don't
that was
know.
left at the scene of the crime.
And then Peko whacked. Peko whacked. Ouch.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her.
Poor Mahiru.
With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card.
So did she go back and get that before the trial started?
That's how the crime scene we discovered was created.
How does she have it now?
However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen.
Oh, maybe there was more
Instead
than
of
one.
the
Yeah,
shower,
at
the
the
killer
store.
used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
Sorry.
I mean, she made plans to see Mahi,
Sorry.
who lay dead right in front of her.
Just the sentence he said.
From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house.
Can't imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case.
By panic? Yeah, exactly.
And placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
Wrong gummy, though.
Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
'Cause same.
Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle,
Up and at him.
and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away.
Chucky, so
there also
cute.
weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
It's actually not the truth. Peko!
I see. And what of it?
She's like, I don't give a fuck.
Like, totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
I want to have an ice cream picnic with Jackie.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice.
Oh my.
That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
Soda? Is he making that face?
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important
Yeah.
to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Oh my.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice.
Oh my god.
I follow you. Who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
Hurry and carry on justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
The emojis.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
Okay, you're turning into Monokuma. You gotta come back.
However, before we do that,
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Are you?
He finally woke up.
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Womp womp. Sorry. You know what? Something they added a lot of things in B3 that I hated, but one of the things I hated the most was having to physically do the vote myself. That sucked.
pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Oh, Sonia, you can't just pop up in the... You're breaking the fourth law.
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Huh?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That's what enthusiast means.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Thank you, Ibuki! Thank you.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling
Yes, she
justice
is.
and
She is.
Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You don't have to defend everything about Sonia. Okay,
describes
Kazuichi?
sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling Justice!
What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? Yeah, you got it wrong, Peko. I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko. Nationality.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said,
You don't need to.
The
You
article
just
was
showed
written
me.
in
You
native
just showed
language,
me.
So I tried to translate it.
if she had to translate it,
Nationality.
that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Kuroku Sama no Mimi.
Sparkling Justice's
Wrong game.
catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish.
It is
as
somewhere
well,
in this school.
Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
Oh, now Ibuki has emojis. God damn it! All this time I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about the serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, let's go Jill. I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. That wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not sparkling justice.
There's no way that's possible.
They show that every 0.5 seconds. It drove me insane. Same.
Or, if you insist that you're sparkling justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
The Game Grumps had a bit with that scene, so it was really funny that it kept coming up every fucking 5 seconds. But instead of whatever Curie said, I think it was Dan who made the joke like, I'm gonna butcher it, but something about shitting in Rice Krispies. So every time the scene played again, they would make the same shitting in Rice Krispies joke. It's so funny. It made it so much more tolerable. We love and stand Jill, yes, we love Jill.
Would you be able to do that?
We love Jill. Even though she's a serial killer.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Yes.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
Oh, she's so pretty.
My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well,
Hi,
I did have
Graham.
a sneaking
What did I walk
suspicion
into? Oh boy. So I'll say this in air quotes, we figured out Pekka was the killer. And she pretended to be Sparkling Justice, that mask that we found with Mahiru. And now we're just kind of like, you're not really Sparkling Justice, so what's going on? So she's just explaining now what's going on. And we already voted for Pekko. So it's tragic. I know. Her plan would have worked, but it was too obvious she acted of her own free will. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
What do you mean?
I mean,
But welcome
besides
in,
Pekko
Graham.
and Hyoko, someone
this
else
sucks.
was also
This
at
is
the
a
beach
this is a
house.
hard
Someone else?
trial to get through.
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Gets really emotional, so be ready. The proof that one more person was at the scene of the crime, the body discovery announcement.
I see.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
I think Monokuma would have went with it, yeah. Is it 3 people, including the killer, or not? Geez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Pekko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
Yeah.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house!
Yeah!
Plus,
Mahiru.
the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Wait! I can't wait. Oh, I can pause. What's up, Graham? What's up? Before we move on. What's up? Oh, it was just an expression. Okay, I got you. Strongest motive? By Fuyuhiko, of course.
You're the only one!
What's his little sister that got murdered?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that. Oh, the pictures. Where are they? This.
I can prove it with this. I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Oh, so sad.
The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual
Look at
photos,
Ibuki's bone
with
leggings.
the surrounding scenery cropped out.
They're so cute. Little bone leggings. I love. She's too iconic. I love her.
Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
Bone.
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right?
Yeah.
Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
Yep. Don't
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
Can you imagine finding out that way? That's horrible!
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause
I don't like
Hiko
it.
is the killer, right? But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
His sister was murdered! Lol.
What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer.
You are, though.
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
Oh.
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
Sorry, Beauty.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
I won't cry yet.
That
Oh, he's sweating
is the
bullets.
truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the
Oh, what?
Problem. Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely
The
insane!
smirk? That's not Pecco, I know,
How
right?
would
She's got the
Pecco
crazy
be a
eyes.
tool in the first place? Pecco is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
You did the bopping, Pecco.
What
You
the
are the
hell?
killer. That's all there is to it. 100. Ooh, 199. Damn. Oh, 73. What happened there? Oh, that was the one I can figure out. Let's go.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess.
Oh, God.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the heat pack. My back really fucking hurts. So I will, I'll be right back. I do think he would have sided with Pecco if they both held up with her being ordered to. Like, if both Pecco and Fuyuhiko were like, yeah. That's what happened. Even Monokuma is having trouble judging. I know, right? It's a complicated one, for sure. For sure. Okay, I'll be right back. Just give me... It takes 2.5 minutes to heat up my heat pack, so I'll be right back. I am back. Oh, I got the heat pack. Did I bring a little snacky snack? I actually didn't grab a snack. I'm not hungry, which is weird because I was a hungry girl today. My god. I had breakfast, and usually I'll have like tea and Rice Krispies. And today I even had half a banana in my Rice Krispies, so that was like even more filling. But then I was so hungry, so I had like my rice crackers at like 11. And then I was freaking starving at lunchtime at like 12:30. And while my like frozen mac and cheese was like cooking, I ate half of my sandwich that I made and then had all my mac and cheese. And then when I was driving home, I was like, I'm fucking starving. And I think, I honestly think it's just because it's so cold and I just wanted warm food like all day. So I went and got chicken strips from Dairy Queen and some fries to have before stream. And now I'm full. Now it's like caught up to me. Now that I'm out of the cold and like at home relaxing, I'm not hungry anymore. Now I'm full. Thank you for the welcome back. Now I'm getting hungry. Is it almost lunchtime for you, Graham? Almost lunchtime? Okay. Let's continue. Thank you for the quick recess and commercial break. Did an ad play while I was gone? Okay, let's go. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to talk now. Yeah. You're snacking right now? What are you having? I just ate lunch a couple minutes ago. Yum. Ahem. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a sec! Okay, sorry. I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being.
Well...
If I'm human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong. Just crackers and a mini cola? Nice. I'm hungry again. Oh, grab. And a couple cookies. Yum. Our neighbors gave us some home-baked cookies yesterday, and they are tasty.
You just don't know.
You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools?
Hey.
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Pecco and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? See, Gundam is so good. Gundam's like, women as property? That's blasphemy. I love him. I have some biscuits, so I'm gonna snack too. Let's go. It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. Babies!
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Babies! Look at them! So cute! Baby Pecco with the sword, I know! It like, the sword like grew up with her, it's so funny. I freaking love it. Oh, I can take this off. I love this picture. So sweet. Oh.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
The way she's looking at him in the right one, it was cute. Love how the kitty cat is peeking. I love the peek. You were wrong. You were not a tool, Peko. Because if you were a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Oh.
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? A professional relationship does not exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household. Oh, he doesn't hate you.
I am nothing but a tool.
He loves you so much. That's the problem. No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. It is what it is, he says. It is what I cannot. Fuyuhiko, this is not a it is what it is moment. This is not one of those moments. I don't think you should say that, okay? When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
She's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You...
It's time. It's time to cry. It is what it is. Oh, heck no. Beatrike made it okay, but still, yeah. You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played that game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this.
Aww.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow. Just kidding, I'm crying again.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But...
It was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye, that's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here...
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so...
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use the bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girlie. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat?
Yeah.
But still, I believed her up until the very last minute, that game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey.
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You have no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
No, he didn't. You did that. You did that.
Young master, I am finished.
What?
Are you saying you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. I love how there so many of the times they're just like, okie dokie, no problem. I don't understand. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So, in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So, we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along. That's right, you guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling!
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is the true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great!
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Crazy Eyes! Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but
Huh?
if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko. You mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots Byakuya and Teruteru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that. Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. Mimi, I'll hold your hand. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or, would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
The bog stick. Hey, stick boy. Thank you for the head pat. I'm sad. So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Sorry, Peko. Can I get a recap of what's happening? Sure. Basically, Mahiru was killed. Oh shit, I don't have my truth bullets. Mahiru was killed. And we found out it was Peko who did it. And we voted for her. And then she kind of turned it around and said, well, I'm not human. I was only acting because my young master, Fuyuhiko, ordered me to kill Mahiru. So you guys voted wrong, and now all of us are gonna die, but Fuyuhiko's gonna get to go home. So Fuyuhiko's now facing this ultimatum of, does he say, yeah, I told her to do that and he gets to survive? Or is he gonna say, no, you did that of your own free will and you're the one that has to be executed? Either way, he loses Peko. And I'm sad. It's a lose-lose. Yeah, we're gonna lose Peko either way. We are. It's really sad. I'm in pain. Me too. I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan?
Young master!
Oh my Anyway, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Buihiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, why... That's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Yeah.
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try and influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is a killer.
Sorry.
Ah! Mimi, I love you. It's gonna be okay. Shut up, Monokuma. Shut up. Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request, even though you did all of that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself? I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so, I wanted you to escape.
I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I am terribly sorry I will not be able to serve by your side till the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Go. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So...
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekoyama, who used to stand beside you, I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin! The punishment time brimming with despair!
Jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama! You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I
never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master? Young Master!
Holding hands with everyone right now. Gang it on him. No. Wait, what the? I know. Listen. Grab, you'll see. This cannot be! Even for Yuriko? This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard, what is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Echo! Yuriko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hosts, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that?
You.
The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. I even feel sad and hopeless, but still.
Isn't that right?
It's going to be alright! This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You got some pretty interesting things. You say some pretty interesting things. Boo-hoo-hoo. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be reminded me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know. Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Fuyuhiko! Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
He's okay.
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him!
I don't believe it!
Huh? Surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him!
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
As it's written in the school trip rules. If the Blackened is exposed during the test trial, they alone will be executed. If only the Blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it. Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So...
I can, I'll save him. Really?
Lie.
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared for this. Huh? Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere. And gradually grew closer and closer.
Oh, an ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat!
Stat!
So, I'll see you later.
My. And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then, all we could do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know.
However,
We must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness. Killgood? Not a confidence-inspiring name, I know, right?
damn it!
I guess. Things aren't as exciting. Things aren't as exciting if a shit-stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I didn't want anyone else to be sacrificed. And so the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will happen to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Is it despair? Oh, I called it! We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. The weird countdown, that's not a countdown. What is it, 10 days? No, 15 days, 10 hours? Monami?
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too?
I can, Monami.
4 people are already gone.
She's talking to everybody. She's talking to the Future Foundation. Now we know! Now we know! Damn. Mimi, are you okay? Mimi, I'm sending you hugs and love.
We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
No!
And the continuation of the biggest, most
No!
awful, most tragic event in human history.
No!
That cannot be allowed.
It cannot be allowed.
We must prevent that by any means necessary.
My God!
Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Yeah. God damn it. Chapter 2, Sea and Punishment, Sin and Coconuts, and, Bank. Mahiru, Peko, gone. Danganronpa. Peko's sword. Yeah, I just finished crying. Oh. I don't know why it gets me so hard every time. It's really emotional. I totally understand. Who's dotting? No one's here, right? Oh, it's Hiyoko. Man, I can totally see it now. Those idiots. I can't wait to see the surprised look on their dumb faces. But they'll probably be happy about it. They'll probably be very, very happy. Alrighty. Big dog, big bog. Good morning, everyone.
Speak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone. Looks like today is going to be another perfect tropical day. Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
No, Monokuma, I'm kind of tired. Morning, huh? In the end, I was so worried about Fuyuhiko that I couldn't sleep. He's really beat up. Involving himself in Peko's execution like that, suffering all of those wounds, is he really going to live? And was it really okay to leave him in Monokuma's care? Worry has consumed my heart. My body feels terribly burdened. But that worry ends here. There's no way I could just lay here and do nothing. I need to take some fucking Advil. Loosening my stiff body, I slowly sat up in bed. I guess I should head over to the restaurant. That's right, just do it. I should meet up with everyone at the restaurant first, and then we'll question Monokuma afterwards. I'm definitely going to find out if we go safe or not. So, Saturday after stream, I like kind of felt the migraine coming, like before I ended stream. But after I ended stream, and like literally in like 10 minutes, my head went from like fine to like I couldn't see straight. It was absolutely horrific how quickly that migraine like came on, and like I ended up taking Advil. I put peppermint on. I put like Rub A535 on my shoulders and my back to like help relax my muscles. And I just like got in bed and just like cried. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like usually like I have more time to like take Advil and like, you know, like prevent this like level of catastrophe of a migraine. It was so bad, but thankfully I slept it off and I woke up feeling better, but like it was so bad. So bad. You know, yeah, I messaged Mimi after stream and I was like, what the fuck? I'm pissed. What is happening? Yeah, it sucked, Graham. It sucked. I'm just taking some Advil right now to preemptively prevent another really bad migraine like that. Ugh. I get so many, you think I'd be used to it, but it's just the worst. If you've never had a migraine, just be thankful. It's the worst. literally take Advil every day. Stupid. And like the strongest migraine, the strongest Advil there is. It says take 1. I'm like, ha! I take 3. Like 1 ain't gonna do shit. Hey, Sonya. I don't think I've had one. Headache, yeah, but migraine, no. Yeah, let's keep it that way, Graham. Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh. Sorry, that was a yawn. It's only 8:30, Sky. I'm like, I'm ready to end stream. You're already here? Yoko, you're the only one here? Why are you acting so anxious? What are you acting so anxious about? I'm not acting anxious. I just happened to be awake by coincidence, so I just came here early. I see. This girl, there's something strange. Is she trying to pull some kind of dirty trick again? What's this? What the heck is this? A panel has been propped up. It's giving off a dreadful, unsettling vibe. There's a bunch of photos pasted all over it. Didn't Mahiru take these pictures? But what's with this terrifying ambiance? Or ambience.
Hey!
Wow, what's this? What an adorable decoration. I don't know who did it, but they must have spent so much time and effort doing their best to make it. Mahiru's gonna be happy too. I don't know who did this, but we should be grateful for them, right? Hey, Hiyoko, did you...
Hello?
What is this foul aura? Yeah, I'm asking the same question. Good morning. It's so rare to run into you two here. Is it? We're both here every morning, okay? What are you looking at? Huh? Ah? What are these horrifying pictures? I expected that reaction. Yo, what happened? What's up? What's up? Is it a brawl?
Huh?
Yo, what's all this ruckus in the morning? This is bad. Please take a look at those photos. Huh? Photos?
Whoa!
Whoa, what the heck?
Hey!
The photos from the party, the one from the school that was in the ending prize, and 2 from the beach. Hi, Tortle. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you're doing well tonight. That stream was good. What kind of ominous crap is this? Is this something you use for sorcery? This is clearly an insult against Mahiru.
Damn it.
I don't know who the hell did this crap, but they got a lot of nerve. This is too much to actually treat Mahiru's photos like this. Ah! Thank you for the shout out, Mimi. Everyone, I understand how you guys feel, but it's probably...
Good day.
Good morning, everyone.
Good nom nom numbing!
Good nom nom numbing! What's with those nasty photos? They're giving off a crazy, huge, ominous aura.
Something like this.
There is no excuse. This is too terrible. How could someone be capable of such a heartless trick? No, seriously, it's just...
Hey!
I know, right? Seriously, it's just the worst. Jeez, I wonder who the hell did it. Huh? You're right. There's no way Mahiru will be happy with this. Oh, man. How are you, Sky? I'm doing okay, Tortle. Hope you're having a happy holiday time. It's freezing cold here. It's cold. I wish I could stay home, but I cannot. I'd rather just stay in my nice warm bed. But other than it being very cold, I'm good. I love Ibuki, me too. She won't just be unhappy. I'm sure she'll be so angry she'll cry tears of blood. Man, who the hell did this?
No!
We'll have to search for the criminal later. In the meantime... Fire! Start the fire! We'll have a grand bonfire so Mahiru can reach Nirvana! Seriously, this is...
Hold it.
You can't. Someone took their time to make this memorial so we can mourn for Mahiru. You can't burn it. Huh? More than Mahiru?
What the heck?
You sure it's not the other way around? I'm pretty sure whoever made this is totally disrespecting Mahiru.
You think so?
Really? I think it's just a little clumsy.
See?
Why don't you take a closer look at the intent instead of focusing on the appearances?
Perhaps.
Despite their clumsiness, I'm sure whoever made this probably did their very best. Where did they get these bone candlesticks? Good God. If you look at it carefully, don't you feel like you can sense their feelings? Mahiru's not alone. She'll be with us now and forever. This was probably made with those feelings.
Right?
So I definitely think, yep, it's a nice decoration.
I see.
After hearing you say that, I'm starting to feel the same thing.
You
sure are simple-minded. I don't really want to burn it!
Huh? It cannot be.
Was the person who made this? Mahiru was really, really nice. She politely taught me how to tie my kimono. She was really good at taking care of others. Mahiru's probably lonely by herself. So I wanted to tell her that she's not alone, even if she's in heaven. Yoko, I did want to make it look better, but unless I'm dancing, I'm so clumsy at whatever I do. I'm sorry!
I am sorry!
Jackie, you're such a treasure. Isn't she the best? I am terribly sorry. I spoke out of turn without considering your feelings at all. Sorry, Hyoko.
I'm sorry.
Well...
How should I put this? It looks like we misunderstood. Now that I take a closer look, it looks like you put a lot of thought into the decoration.
For now.
So let's keep this thing around until we get off this island.
No.
No, it should come with us when we get off the island too. Haha, funny joke. It would be a waste to leave behind such wonderful photos. So we're not gonna burn it?
Impossible!
Of course not! We would never burn it. You're the one who suggested that, Nekomaru.
You.
Weren't you the one who started shouting that? Got him, Mikane.
I got it!
Fine, then I'll forgive you all, except Mikane, of course.
Why?
Why are you so strict with me?
I see.
Man, it's so unexpected.
Meow.
I really can't imagine Hyoko being so diligent and earnest about something. Who cares about that? Hyoko has a very kind heart.
That's not it.
Kind? Oh, come on, it's not like that.
Jeez.
Jeez, stop it already! You don't have to be embarrassed.
Stop it.
Don't tease me! Aw, Hyoko is so adorable when she's embarrassed.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, you pig-faced troll!
Why only me?
Yeek! At any rate, I hope this is finally settled now. It's very like you guys to settle things like this. Maybe! I'm screaming! If you haven't watched the anime, you don't know, but this line makes me want to die. No, Mimi, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out about this line. It's very like you guys settle things like this. She remembers. She remembers everything. I'm not the one doing it, it's the game doing it! Huh? Really? It feels like we made such a huge fuss about it and finally settled things. That's just like you guys.
Well?
Yeah, the Dangan 2 anime. It's called Danganronpa 3 for some reason, but it has the characters from 2 in it, yeah. Little by little, we're trying to understand and find the good in each other. That's the reason why we can move forward without feeling despair towards our situation.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are all splendid. Splendid, huh?
This body is uncooperative.
This body is uncooperative. Oh my. I'll cooperate, Gundam. You can do what I... Okay. Oh, I'm gonna stop. There is technically, Grab. There's only it's so confusing. It's so confusing. There's only an anime for the first and second game. Let me just say it like that. There's 2 animes. Technically. Sky, please control yourself? Never. I have arrived. Apologies for the wit.
What?
What is this object that is releasing such a foul aura?
Impossible!
My malice clings to Mahiru even after her death. We'll be sucked in if we look at it directly at it.
You're the worst.
Wow, this is a very hopeless object. It doesn't belong in a hopeful place like this at all. It's absolutely brimming with malice. Let's just hurry up and destroy it. I can't stand to look at it for even one more second.
I'll destroy you!
Stand aside! I shall shatter this barbaric, blasphemous, false idol to pieces! Ah! Come on, we just solved this issue! Now that those 2 are here, do you still think we're splendid? Looks like it's gonna take a little more time. I completely agree. Oh, it's so funny. Hi, Dul, welcome in, my love. How are you doing? Happy Monday. We just had this conversation, literally. But at least it was a peaceful scene, was it? However, we didn't realize just how short-lived this peace would be. Even though we were finally bonding, a situation was brewing, like a huge fracture running between us all. And that would be the trigger for a truly horrible and atrocious incident. Not just for me, but for every single one of us. We just hadn't realized it yet. Oh no. Trapped by the ocean scent. Chapter 3. That's ominous. Graham, it's a game about murder. Everything's ominous. Hi, Duel, how are you? Phew, I'm stuffed! Can't eat another damn bite.
Hey.
Man, you sure do eat a lot. Don't you ever worry about, like, choking?
Yo!
I never get worried. Don't say it, Akane. Okay, thank God. You don't? Wait, what about Fuyuhiko? Is he really alright? I was so concerned I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Huh?
Plus, if his fate is in Monokuma's paws, I'm even more concerned. If I only could have tended to his wounds somehow, I wish I wasn't so useless. Well, I don't think you guys should worry about it. Did you just forget everything that happened when you eat?
All right!
Now that I got a belly full of food, I'm all set. So...
I'll show you my serious side.
Leave the rest to me. I'll question Monokuma and avenge Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously
Avenge?
wrong.
He's not even dead.
Sheesh.
What vengeance? You just want to test your skill. Well, yeah. She flat out admitted it.
Hello.
Huh? I mean, yeah, but you know, yeah. I'm okay. Getting ready for my last hospital rotation. Nice. Do you get a break after that? You deserve a break. Okay, everyone! Can I have your attention, please?
Meaningless.
Oh, it's you, Monami. What do you want?
Jeez.
Man, the fun mood's over now thanks to you. Huh? Did I just ruin the mood? Jeez, don't treat me so harshly. I did my very best today, too. Hey, who the hell are you? We're talking about something important, so go away. Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop it.
Wait, no! I definitely don't want to be treated like an outsider. Just what do you want? What do you mean by I did my very best? You finally asked me.
Hey.
Well, once again, I defeated another mono beast. How do you like me now? I worked hard, didn't I?
Hey,
If you've defeated a mono beast, that means...
Ding ding ding!
Ding 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 ding! That's right, you are now able to visit yet another island. So let's all live happily ever after with each other this time, okay? There definitely won't be another murder. Or several more murders. No more getting tricked by Monokuma. No more thinking about leaving this island.
Love, love!
Let's all live together peacefully as best friends. Or... never mind. A new island, huh? Maybe now we'll finally find it. A way to get off this island and go home. No, that's the only thing we have. That's our one and only hope. Monami just said to not think about that.
Could it be?
Are you guys thinking about leaving this island even though I just said not to?
Do you have a minute?
More importantly, Monami, what happened to Fuihiko? Huh, Fuihiko? You see, I don't really know.
I won't be fooled.
Miss Sonia, can't you see it's a waste of time asking her? In the end, she's just Monokuma's ally.
Fiend.
You're also part of that mysterious world under organization, aren't you?
Hey!
That's the organization that brought us to this island, right? Since you're the one who brought us to this island, that's gotta be it.
Hey!
Hey, I don't know if you're a rabbit or a pig, but just what are you planning?
Huh?
This is a great opportunity. It's time you finally filled us in. Oh, what a dilemma, but that's the one thing I can't say.
Bye-bye!
Truly, this is a tragedy of middle management.
Hold on a sec.
She ran away again. She's always like this when things get inconvenient for her.
Well...
Oh well, who cares about Monami? More importantly, she mentioned a new island. What should we do?
However,
I do not think we should be exploring when Fuihiko is in danger.
Hey,
But we must move forward, no matter what despair stands in our way. That's what hope should be. What hope? You always say that just before you lead us into a trap.
There's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you. Jeez, you're seriously just as annoying as Monokuma.
hey, hey.
I'm also worried about Fuihiko, but is it really okay if we just stay here and do nothing? Isn't it better if we do what we can? What we can, huh? She's right. Let's try and find a way off this island before he comes back.
You are right.
Fuihiko will not recover any faster if we just stand around and do nothing. I agree with Miss Sonia, of course.
all right.
Then it's decided. Let's explore and search for a new hope.
Wait.
So wouldn't it be faster to just beat up the rest of the monobeasts and search all the islands in one go?
Leave it to me.
If that strange-looking rabbit can defeat one, it should be easy for us too.
Hold on!
Hey, don't think about doing anything reckless. Anyway, let's begin. Let's open the way to a hope-filled future with our very own hands. Damn. I really read through all that. After all that, I feel like we're doing exactly what Nagito wants us to do. In order to prepare for exploring the new island, we left the restaurant. Oh, goody. Welcome back, Graham. That was a quick be right back. Here. Third island. Monami was right. The mono beast that was blocking this bridge is gone. Then, if we cross this bridge, we should reach the new island. With a feeling of hope in my heart that overshadowed any lingering fear or nervousness I felt, I crossed the bridge that led to the new island. Ready? For the best island with Titty Typhoon!
So this is the third island. The ambiance is completely different compared to the previous islands.
Let's go! The residences and ruins are all in shambles. It barely feels like a resort. It's not just that, there's definitely no sign of any people here either. It feels a little dangerous somehow. It might be better to proceed cautiously. Nah. No need to be cautious. It is. Looks like this is the hospital's lobby. The ambience feels like something out of a horror film. I definitely don't want to be a patient here.
Hajime!
Ah! Holy shit! I'm sorry I scared you. But don't worry, even if you have a heart attack from getting too scared, this is a hospital after all. The moment I have a heart attack, I definitely have something I need to be worried about. But this hospital is a little strange. We can't find any doctors, nurses, or patients anywhere. Just as I thought, here too. Damn it, there's nobody here either. What's going on with this island?
But...
I noticed all the medical supplies are still here. I'm not sure they'll be useful unless we check them. That means I need to go check them, right? Understood. I'll go ahead and do that in a flash, so please don't hate me. Ken frantically ran to the other end of the dark hall and disappeared, making a huge fuss as she left. I guess that means it's okay to leave this place to her, huh? Random! Just switch to phone. Gotta get ready for bed. Nice. Nice. I will be doing that soon. Titties? Yep. There's a place here called Titty Typhoon. Of all people, it seems I've immersed myself in nostalgia. Of all people or of all places? Of all people. This place is similar to the place where the mark of defeating the devil was carved into my body long ago. The mark of defeating the devil?
How pitiful.
I have said too much. Forget what you heard for your sake. He was the one who volunteered that information, and now he's already telling me to forget it? It is an interesting name. I still don't understand why it's called that. Here it is. It's the music venue. Titty Typhoon. Why? I don't know. This building, with its gaudy and tasteless neon lights, obviously looks suspicious. I can't say for sure there's no danger. I should cautiously check what's inside. We think maybe it was a strip club before? What the? Why are you shouting so suddenly? Don't surprise me like that. The truth is so overwhelming that I can't help shouting out.
That's totally it!
Because this is a music venue, right? Yeah, looks like it.
I love music!
I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help feeling excited. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help but feeling excited.
Huh?
Huh? Did I just say that twice?
Huh?
Huh? Did I just say that twice? Are you okay? You're giving off a weird vibe.
No problem!
Not at all. I'm totally fine.
No problem!
Not at all. I'm totally fine.
Crap!
Huh? Did I just say that twice again?
Crap!
Huh? Did I just say that twice again? You don't look very okay. Man, with a venue like this, Ibuki has no choice but to lend a helping hand. This is just the beginning.
Yahoo!
I'll invite everyone to feel this wonderful feeling. It's like the smug feeling you get when you explain something with an elaborate metaphor no one understands. I feel like I understand, but at the same time, I don't understand. Oh well, if you've really taken a liking to the music venue, I'll leave you to investigate it. Leave it to me, like, let me bite ya! I'm tired. I should hurry up and go check out the other place. Buki is broken, she is. She's way too excited. I love her so much. What a splendid place, Hachime. This must be the fabled disco. Disco.
See?
It is where hip youngsters wear feather fans and tight clothes as they dance their go-go's and lambadas. I have no clue what Sanya's talking about! Leaving. Hip youngsters, yeah. Very hip. Go. Air conditioned, let's go. It's a small building with guest accommodations and a parking lot. This is supposed to be a motel, right? I've seen them before in movies, but this is my first time actually seeing one in person. Wow, what a rundown motel. It looks pretty unsanitary too. It's just like Hajime's house. You've never seen my house. Oh, I didn't know you were here. You don't sound out at all, so I didn't notice you. Anyway, this place is seriously run down. It's like the perfect home for minimum wage workers. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? But we gotta make sure we check it out thoroughly. It's possible that there might be a clue here. If you think so, why don't you go inside and look around instead of standing around here doing nothing?
Hey!
You're probably too vulgar to get it, but there's a saying, praise a fool and you may make him useful. What's that supposed to mean?
So...
Akane was checking out the inside. After I gave her a little praise, she got really excited about it. A dumbass like her is pretty rare, so we gotta make sure she's treated well. If her rotten attitude is this extreme, I can't really take it personally. Okay. Electric Avenue. There are a bunch of street booths filled with electric appliances. Nick! Holy shit, you've been streaming this whole time? What is that? Like a freaking 11-hour, 12-hour stream? What is going on, bud? Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Welcome in. How was High on Life? What is it? High on Life? Yeah. How was it? How was it for 12 hours? Oh my God, dude! Welcome in, Raiders. How is everybody? Welcome in. The game was very fun. I'm glad you're enjoying. Hi, Punch! Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you forever. How are you doing? Welcome in. If anybody who's coming with the raid and doesn't know me yet, my name is Sky. I'm a variety streamer. I am here on Twitch Wednesday, Fridays, and on the weekends. Simply existing. Right now we're doing Danganronpa December, so we are replaying Danganronpa 2, or getting as far as we can in a month. And then we'll be going to Return to Ghost of Tsushima, and we're playing Final Fantasy 14 on the weekend. Have a good time. Enjoyed the game very much. Had some very funny voice lines. I've seen some clips and like TikToks and stuff of it. It seems really funny. It's like a Rick and Morty game, right? I don't really know anything about it, but it sounds like Rick and Morty, right? How are you doing, Sky? I'm doing okay, Punch. I'm being imported from one stream to another all night. Just go and stream hopping. I love when that happens. Yeah, I'm doing good. No cam today, but I'm okay. The same people that voice Rick and Morty voice this game. Oh, okay, gotcha. So the same voices. Okay, so it's not a Rick and Morty game, but it's the same voices. Okay, got you. I'm gonna play my raid video for you guys real quick, and then I will be right back. Don't you put a clown emoji in my chat. Don't you dare. I used one of my keys. Oh, we're here. A motive video. Could this be another one of Monokuma's motives? Let's think about this one, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do that to me, Fred. I thought we were friends. I like your chair. Oh. 999, not triple. I can't play this game. Are you kidding me? It's been 5 seconds. This. Am I having a stroke? It's finally happening. Bloodborne on Switch? I'm gonna be investigating your crime scene in a second if you don't shut up.
Junko? You mean Junko and Oshima?
No, the other Junko Makoto. There you have it. Welcome in, Raiders. Very happy to have you. It said it's good. I'll be grabbing some food and then going to sleep for the night. Of course. Yeah, you were streaming forever. I was lurking a little bit like on hour 8 or 9, and I was like, this man is still going. My God. Please go get some rest. Go get some good food. And thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, my friend. It's always nice to see you. Thank you, please. Please. There she is. Yeah. Okay. Right now we're playing Danganronpa 2. We just started chapter 3. We're exploring the new island. You may have seen the command timely come up there. But we have played this game before. We've viewed and played basically the entire series. So as we play, stuff in chat and stuff that I say can be spoilery without me really thinking about it. We're not really filtering ourselves. We're replaying this with the mindset of seeing things, knowing things that we know now. So if you are wanting to play these games, which I highly recommend, feel free to leave and enjoy it on your own. But yeah, we will be talking spoilers. If you have seen a lot of Danganronpa, then you're probably fine. I constantly spoil unintentionally. It's fine. I told you in the Discord, I said don't filter yourself, just say whatever you want, so. I mean, it's in the stream title. We have that command coming up all the time, so it's people's own fault if they don't recognize that there's gonna be spoilers. We haven't even started the trial. We're like, oh my god, so and so did it. Can't believe it. Like, haven't even started the trial yet. We're just going ham. We're just going ham. Characters will say things and I just like, oh my god, that makes so much sense because blah blah blah. And it's been crazy replaying this. I definitely have been unfiltered with all that I say. Yeah, it's okay. There are a bunch of street booths filled with electric appliances. The back of a narrow alleyway. Ooh, where am I? Okay. Machines and other parts are cluttered together on display. It definitely seems fishy. But wait. With this many machines, we could probably find something we can use for two-way communication, right? Looks like it's best if I search around here. Oh god, you scared me.
Huh?
Ah, are you serious? Are you shitting me? What happened? I thought you'd be happier about being surrounded by so much machinery.
Of course not!
Don't say stupid things. I'm the ultimate mechanic, you know. Of course, I'm happy when I'm surrounded by machines. Then you should look happier. Dude, try to understand how I'm feeling. I have this unexplainable, conflicting feeling about whether or not I should be happy. Yeah, you need to list with me? What list? You are my third most watched streamer. Oh, it's an honor, Punch. It's an honor. Thank you for hanging out with us so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're the sweetest. Thank you, my friend. I can't understand that kind of feeling. But why do you feel so conflicted?
Huh?
There's all this machinery lined up here. Ah, damn! I want to take them apart. I want to dismantle them and look inside. That's how I usually think, right?
Aw, man.
But I know now's not the time for me to do something like that, and that's why I feel so conflicted. Is wanting to dismantle normal?
Huh?
Hell yeah! It's like if you have the hots for okay. It's like if you have the hots for a chick, you just want to take off her clothes, right? You want to check out her bone structure, right? Like her ribs or where parts of her bones stick out, right? That's not normal. That's a pretty acrobatic sex fetish.
You serious?
Seriously? I see. So wanting to see a chick's bone structure makes me a little perverted. Pretty much. What the fuck? What the fuck, Kazuichi? I don't remember this. Engines revving. Seriously. Yeah, the Twitch recap! That's awesome. Freaking degenerate, man. That's like some serial killer vibes. Did I say this the first time we played this? Wanting to see people's bones outside of their body is not normal, my dude. Jesus Christ. What is this? There are so many machines. Just by looking at them, I have no clue what they're used for. I didn't really recommend that section. What do you mean? Well, I'm pretty sure amateurs won't really get it. Put your tongue away! All that stuff there, it's all machines used for stuff like wiretapping or recording secret videos. Looks like there's some ancient-looking surveillance cameras, too. Machines used for recording secret videos? Hey, don't get it twisted. I just have mechanical knowledge of these things. I've never actually used them before, alright? No one said you did. Hey, speaking of surveillance cameras, we're being constantly videotaped and wiretapped by Monokuma, right? Like, I'm kind of jealous because... What does he see when he's watching Miss Sonia? He says he's never used these before. If I let him be, he's the type of person who will eventually use them. Yes, you definitely said that in the playthrough. That's so funny. I mean, it's true. There's lots of CRT TVs lined up here. They look really old. It looks like they're not designed for terrestrial digital broadcasting. Not that it matters. It looks like the TV signal isn't reaching here anyway. Okay. Jackie! So this is the cell phone corner. And there's a chainsaw there. Looks like they don't get reception. Even with all this variety, they may as well be paperweights. There's a lot of electric appliances in this mess, including home appliances and acoustic equipment. All of these look old. Do they even still work? What's up, Jackie? Somehow it looks like she's fishing things out of a pile of electrical appliances. Jackie, what happened? Are you looking for something?
Well?
Yeah, I was wondering if there are any game consoles in here. Sometimes old hardware is treated like junk. Ah, so that's what you're doing. I already have a TV in my cottage, so it doesn't have to be a non-portable device. I'll settle for anything. If you do find something, let me know. I can help you carry it back to your cottage.
Yep.
Yeah, I will. But I don't want to play video games for a while. I'd rather not be reminded of the previous incident. Oh yeah. I've already forgotten. Various desktop and laptop computers are arranged in a disorderly manner, like a pile of oversized trash. Though they're a little old-fashioned and run down, they all look like they can still be used. I know, if we can connect to the internet, we might be able to call for help with these. As soon as I thought of that, I grabbed a random laptop, pulled it out of the pile, and turned it on. I tried to see if it would connect to the internet. It's no use. Looks like it's not connecting. Well, there's no way it'd be that easy, but just when I was about to give up, my eyes noticed the strange icons arranged on the desktop. So this should make much more sense reading this now. So let's see what this says. Usami X file. What is this? Without thinking, I clicked that strangely named icon. It's a document file. Based on the format, it looks like it's some kind of report. I scanned across the words displayed on the screen. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This horrendous event originated with some students of Hope Peak Academy causing a revolt, right? The students of the reserve department were dissatisfied with being treated differently than the primary department and began to fight the academy. At first, the dispute was confined to the campus, and hopes were high that it would settle down someday, but things quickly escalated. Behind the scenes of that rebellion, a huge authority was exerting its influence. Eventually, it spread like an infection, provoking riots in various parts of the world. It was unlike any previous act of terrorism or coup d'etat. It seemed to have a much different purpose. However, no matter what we assume, we simply cannot apply reason to this subversive movement. Nonetheless, the destruction is not chaotic or disorganized. It is both purposeful and malicious. Therefore, it is a subverse? Movement full of despair. Hope Peak Academy became the origin of the incident and was forced to put an end to their long history. As for the students who survived, they were forced to kill each other on the lesson in despair. That's about the first game, right? Or is that about us? It's no use. The words are too gargled to read beyond this point. But what is this?
Boy, tough crowd.
Not normal. It's not normal like a dog barking. It's such a normal reaction that it's actually quite novel. Hey, can't you react with more gusto? Oh my god, Monokuma. Don't you know how very, very important this scene is? Could it be? Were you the one who created this file?
What's this?
My, what makes you think that? Because it's obviously the only thing I can think of. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, riots in various parts of the world, and Hope Peak Academy getting destroyed. Sounds like something stupid you'd make up. And? What's Hope Peak Academy's reserve department? I've never even heard of that before.
What?
Huh? Really? That's weird. Of all people, you should definitely be the only one who knows about it. What do you mean? I guess you forgot about it, along with the memories of your school life, so it can't be helped. While we're on the subject of stupid things, the file said something about students who survived. Is it referring to us? Then the rest of the file is...
Hey!
Hold on a sec, you guys!
Hey!
Just what the heck have you guys been talking about? It doesn't make any sense. Movies with no images, music with no sound, novels with no words. These are things that truly don't make any sense.
What are you saying?
So, you can't say something this simple? Doesn't make any sense. Who cares about that? Just answer me. Who are the students who survived?
No.
I wouldn't know an important story like that, because the only thing I'm good for is being cute. Damn it, he ran away again. Hey, Hajime, don't worry, it's going to be fine. I'm sure he's making all that up. That's it. That's definitely it. Sure. Sure. He's making it up. Movie theater!
Welcome!
Oh! Oh, we're currently showing right now, so please wait 5 minutes for the next showing to start. Showing? What does that mean?
What are you saying?
Are your eyes just for show? Look around. This is a movie theater, right?
Of course!
Then I'm obviously showing a movie! Showing a movie? Well, I guess there's no need to even ask. You're just gonna say this is the next motive, right? Just like Twilight Syndrome murder case. I'm definitely not gonna watch your movie. Whatever it is, I'm never going to see it. My goodness, I was just thinking about giving you an invitation ticket. But I won't allow you to not watch it. I went to a lot of trouble to make this movie. If you don't watch it, I'm gonna be sad. I'm sure your movie is no different than that game you made.
No, no!
That game is was a shoddy piece of crap. This movie is definitely a masterpiece. Anyway, as long as I refuse to allow it, you will never have the choice to not watch it.
I am Monokuma!
On this island, my word is law. If I don't watch it, what are you gonna do about it?
What the heck?
There's no way I'd allow such reckless behavior. There's no way I'd allow it, but...
What are you gonna do?
I'll forgive you if you purchase a Monokuma sticker at the goods counter over there. Monokuma sticker? There's some strange goods on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with the decal of Monomi's face on it.
No.
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. By the way, apparently tote bags were originally invented to carry around ice. So how about it? You want to buy it? I'll pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I'll just be upfront with you. I cut a lot of corners making that thing. That's too upfront. Is this the sticker you were talking about? I'm sorry I was born stupid. It's not funny, and I don't understand its purpose. How half-assed is this?
Actually...
To tell you the truth, this is a very lucky sticker I received from a wandering miracle-working priest.
What?
And it could be yours for the special price of only $1.5 million! $1.5 million? Don't mess with me, I don't have that kind of money. Then you can pay me back when you get off this island. If you don't like it, you can always watch my... Fine, I'll pay it. Whoa, I'm surprised. As long as I can pay it after I get out of here, I'll pay anything, even $1.5 million. You're the first person to ever pay $1.5 million for this sticker. In other words, you really don't want to watch my movie, huh? That makes me a sad Monokuma. But if I'm gonna make a huge profit, it's okay. I'm a mascot who has a hobby of counting money, after all. You're the worst mascot ever.
Here!
Come on, take it, thief, and slap it on your forehead, thief. Take advantage of this divine opportunity, thief. The sticker I received was even thinner and more cheap looking than I thought it would be. It's like a prize from a box of candy. Did I really agree to pay so much money for this piece of crap? Maybe I am a little crazy. Well there, looks like the showing is over. Alrighty, I gotta collect those questionnaires. At that moment, Monokuma started humming and skipped away toward the door leading into the theater. I really need the, like, an animated thing of Monokuma skipping. I need to see it. I don't believe it! What a freak. Slam. The door opened violently, and one person appeared from within.
Hey!
Hi, Nagito, please answer my questionnaire.
Jeez.
It doesn't matter if I answer it. That movie was so boring, it was torture. Minutes felt like weeks while I was watching it.
Yes!
Well, I guess that's what art is, because it's not really art unless it surpasses common sense. I thought it was going to be another motive, but I guess that's not the case. What a letdown. If money would have settled this, I should have just settled it with money. Nagito is so depressed, the movie must have been really, really bad. I definitely made the right call by not watching it. It's a video game poster! Looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna buy that. Not the self-promo in your game! My god, Spike. Can I leave or... I'm so tired from boredom. The movie must have been that bad, huh? Kamaru! Thank you for the hydrate.
Please wait.
Hajime over here, please hold on. Sonia, did something happen?
Well?
Just now, I went to the hospital and it appears my cat has made a very serious discovery at the hospital. A very serious discovery at the hospital. It's not strange drugs or thick needles or anything like that, right? Hajime, it appears you are the same as me. Huh?
See?
It is the same as if I turn around, he's there, but I also remember that person in the wind. What are you talking about? Jeez, are you so unrefined? It is Japan's legendary medical drama. That Person in the Wind aired in 1984 and set the standard for every trending drama that followed.
Well?
It is about a righteous rookie doctor and an elite senior doctor who fight over their mutual love interest. Actually, the lead actor and actress got married in real life. Hold on, why do you know so much about old Japanese medical dramas? Anyway, please hurry. We will be waiting at the patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor. I don't really understand, but I might as well head over to the hospital. Oh my lordy lord.
Hello there.
Probably gonna round up after this. After we're done searching the island. You're late, Hajime. Looks like you're the last one. Are the others already here?
Yep.
There are patient rooms lining the hallway, but everyone is apparently gathered at the room in the very back. You're not going with them? Miss Sonia, as expected from the ultimate princess, she cordially asked me to come. She's very much in touch with the feelings of us common folk. Nevertheless, I know my place. I'm not reckless enough to go along with her. Since it's going to be such a touching scene, a worthless thing like me would just be a nuisance, right? Oh my god. A touching scene? Hajime, I'm jealous of you. Sorry, Scam, I head to bed. Oh, don't be sorry. I'm gonna wrap up soon. I'm sleepy as fuck. Good night. Yes, go get some good rest. Go get some good rest. Do not be sorry. Do not be sorry. We won't be doing much more without you. So hopefully we'll see you Wednesday to continue the story. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. And have a good sleep, my friend. Jealous of me?
Hey.
You don't know what your talent is, but you're showing no distress and you're even opening up to everyone.
Great.
That must mean you have a lot of confidence in yourself, right? Are you being sarcastic?
Well.
Nope, not at all. But still, I do wonder what sort of talent you really possess. Since you've dragged it out this long already, I'm sure it must be an appropriately magnificent talent. Oh, it is. Who knows? It's not like it's my fault for dragging this out. You're right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry for stopping you for such a foolish conversation. Please go on ahead. Take care. After all that, what did he really want to say to me? Who fucking knows, dude? Who knows with that kid? I can hear voices on the other side of the door. Sounds like they're all really here, but what are they doing here? I had a feeling something bad was happening again. Cautiously, I opened the door. Huh? I couldn't help raising my voice.
What? You all look like you've seen a ghost.
He's okay!
Fuyuhiko, are you alright?
It's just a scratch.
That's not a scratch at all, though.
Well, I'm relieved to see you. I was worried you were done for.
There's no way I'd die from something like this. There's no way I can die.
My sweet boy! There he is. He's okay. Earlier, I asked Monokuma and he showed me his medical records. That's there's a lot of sword-related wounds, but they were relatively light wounds. No organs or nerves were damaged. Considering how fiercely he was attacked, this is pretty miraculous. You're a ballsy one. Is this what's called having the devil's luck?
Is that so?
Who knows? Maybe it wasn't luck.
Well?
Maybe Peko gave her life to protect Fuyuhiko.
Are you serious?
She protected him while she was getting attacked by that horde of marionettes?
But still...
But if she really wanted to protect Fuyuhiko at all costs, it's not strange to think that she would have done that. No, I think it's better if we think about it like that.
You
think so too, right, Fuyuhiko? That must have been what you thought. There's no way you can die, right? Aww. Just a scratch, aka I got my eye sliced through and stabbed a million times, yeah.
Who knows?
'Tis but a flesh wound. After forcing out those words, Fuyuhiko turned in his bed away from us and stopped talking. What? Sad. I think Fuyuhiko should rest here for a while. His wounds haven't fully healed, so it'd be bad if he overexerted himself. No need to worry. I'll take care of him for the time being. I mean, that's what nurses are for.
Now then.
You hear that, Fuyuhiko? Just relax and get some sleep.
Leave it to me.
I'll be the one who avenges you.
That's obviously
Seriously,
wrong.
he's not dead. You shouldn't, talk so loudly in front of the injured.
Hold on!
Kane, Fuyuhiko has finally come back to us. You better not do anything reckless. I can't stand the thought of losing someone any longer.
Move!
I know that. I just have to win, right?
This is bad.
She doesn't understand at all.
Then
do whatever you want. Hey, Nekomaru.
Sheesh.
You're the kind of woman who refuses to listen once her mind is made up. I know that all too well. So do whatever you want. I don't care about you anymore.
However,
I'm never going to do it to you again.
Huh?
It? Oh, this is another one of those scenes, Mimi. Did you not see this one either? Oh boy. Please keep your voices down. You're the loudest one here.
Hey!
Wait a sec, Nekomaru. It was my first time. I never thought something that feels so good even existed in this world. My body still hasn't forgotten. And now you're saying you're just gonna stop all of a sudden?
It's hot.
Look, my body's getting all hot just thinking about it.
Hey!
You're kidding me. Is it what I think it is?
huh?
If you're not going to heed my warning, it's unfortunate, but it must come to an end. You saw that one? Okay. As he spat those words, Nekomaru left the patient's room.
Wait!
Hold on, I can't live without it! With a voice that sounded like it wanted to cling onto Nekomaru, Akane rushed out of the patient's room.
Oh my!
I wonder what that was all about. Oh, it's finally quiet. It's such bad manners to raise your voice inside a hospital.
How pitiful.
Humans are such foolish creatures. Hey, Hyoko? It's nothing. Something's definitely wrong. I mean, she's glaring really hard at Fuyuhiko. But I guess it makes sense. Fuyuhiko is the one who got Mahiro killed by Peko. And Hyoko was nearly framed as the killer. There's no way she's just gonna get over that. You won't have to worry about getting over it for very long. It's okay, Hyoko. Hey, why are you making such a scary face?
You know, right?
Like, no matter what, it means it, right? You're still talking about it.
Hey!
Suspicious! It's definitely suspicious! All we gotta do is follow them. You think so too, right? A fire that didn't need to be started has become a towering inferno. Maybe if I don't talk to him, we don't have to do it.
Maybe...
It's probably impossible, but are those two in, like, an intimate relationship? An intimate relationship? That's not how a teenager would describe it. But didn't you hear it? How Akane was pleading as she ran after Nekomaru? Her voice was oozing sexiness, dude. The more he talks about it, the more he sounds like a dirty old man. But following after them is scary, too. If I ever got caught, they might rearrange my face. If only I had more courage. Hey, Kazuichi. Those who won't run will never see the goal.
Whoa!
Huh? Well, it's a quote from a manga I happened to see. It just crossed my mind. What an inspiring quote! Huh?
Alright!
Hajime, my eyes are open now thanks to you. Alright, let's run together. Huh? Me too? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. Let's go to our horizon! Here we go. Kazuichi was filled with a weird sort of energy as we left the hospital together. He was practically dragging me.
Alright!
Here we go! Our horizon is right here! Are you stupid? If you don't lower your voice, we're gonna get caught. No problemo, they're already inside the cottage. Once they start getting into it, there's no way they'll be able to hear their surroundings. Okay then, let's go my friend, let's run to our goal! I seriously should have kept my mouth shut. There's no way I'll be able to stop him. So how about it, Hajime? Do you see anything? No, but if we keep peeking like this for much longer, we might get caught soon. Okay, we don't need to hear the moaning.
Hey!
Is that Akane's voice just now? What the heck was that? That's a chick's voice, and it sounds hot! Could it be? Are they really? Ugh, I would kill for that.
Come on! Come on!
I would love a massage right now. Hajime. Troll face. Oh, God.
My body just can't live without this anymore.
There's only one ultimate masseuse, and that's me, Nekomaru Nida!
You're not the ultimate masseuse, though,
I'll need
Nekomaru.
every pressure point throughout your body, and I'll help you see a brand new world.
Hot stone massage? I've never had one of those. Really nice.
I'll blow away your fatigue! How about it? You just can't live without it anymore, huh?
Hey, Hajime. Horizons are beautiful things that you keep chasing after, right? Probably? Yeah, that sounds right. So, what exactly is a horizon anyway? You were using the word without knowing what it is?
Well...
You know, it just sounds kind of cool, right? Of all the words I know, that one sounded the coolest. Damn it, in the end, getting lugged around like this just made me even more tired. My god. Like a fucking machine gun on her back. I arrived at my cottage much earlier than usual, and I fell into a deep, deep sleep.
What are you thinking?
You admire superheroes? Don't you understand what superheroes are like? Superheroes live to stop people from achieving their hopes and dreams, you know. They immediately attack people in groups because they don't have any friends themselves, you know. They're all short-tempered and say stuff like, now I'm mad, and I will forgive you, and laugh, you know? They're lazy people who will run away once the other guy starts fighting back, you know? They're willing to use weapons, even if they're fighting someone who's alone or unarmed, you know? They're always the winner, so they don't know what it's like to have a weakling's worries, you know? And they like to wear flashy costumes, you know? Which means they're all just a bunch of smart, good-looking, violent, stubborn elitists who don't have many friends.
Emergency! Emergency!
Do you really want to admire people like that? Kind of. I like how Hajime was like, I should ask everyone what they found around the island, and then I just left.
School trip executive. Good morning, everyone. Now then, let's show.
Thanks to Kazuichi, I didn't get much sleep. My head hasn't cleared up that much. Oh well, I might as well head over to the restaurant. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm a tired bean, as usual.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Dusties. Okay. So Wednesday, we will continue chapter 3, and I'm trying to think what else happens in this chapter. Oh, everybody gets sick. That's right. So we'll probably get to the body discovery at the very least. Yeah. And then maybe start the trial. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that was fun. That was fun. I love when I go downstairs. My mom's like, you're having too much fun up there, because she can hear me laughing and screaming. I love it. But let's see who's on. Ricky's on playing Little Gator Game. What is that? Oh, Heather's on. Let's go raid Heather. So I'm gonna end up in her stream anyway. Oh no, she's in the what is it? What is it called? She's at the saw place. We laughed, we cried. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I don't think we're gonna make it to the trial in chapter 4, which God bless. She beat the Hollow Knight. Let's go. I think that deserves a custom raid message. Just for subbies. Where'd my thing go? Just for non-subbies. Oh. It's coming. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so copy the raid message there. If you would, please. Thank you, guys. Hey, oh, Mimi, you're so fast. There are my socials that I'm going to plug real quick. We have the YouTube, which I do edit and put up episodes of some playthroughs here on the stream. Currently going up right now is Elden Ring and Alien Isolation. And the archive channel as well, where the unedited VODs go. So if you ever want to catch up on something that is no longer on Twitch, those are there. The Discord, if you like cats, we have lots of cats there. Cat tax, it's a thing. And of course the Instagram and Twitter, which Twitter might be blown into oblivion, so who knows? Who knows with Twitter? My god, it's a mess. It's a bloody mess. But let's go give Heather some love for beating freaking Hollow Knight. What a pro gamer. And give her some love. Enjoy the rest of our evening there. And thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I'm sorry again there was no face cam. It's just you know, one of those days. But I will be back in my Monokuma onesie on Wednesday. We will continue chapter 3. Maybe get to the next victim. And yeah, I don't think I posted my weekly schedule yesterday, did I? I'll do that for stream. I love you guys though so much. So much. I love you, Mimi. Go get some good sleepies. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna take some melatonin like right now. And that should help. That should help. But I love you all. Take care. Stay safe. Be kind to yourself. To every single person that you meet. You never know what somebody's going through. And you can make their day just by smiling at them. So I love you all. I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great night. Have a great Tuesday, a great Wednesday. I will be trying my best to stay warm. And I'll see you Wednesday evening. Good night, everybody.